Ms. Scott? I need you to stand up, please. You're being arrested for trespass after warning.
I was only told there was no time if I'm not told a certain amount of time.
Please stand
It's
up.
only one day. You know that.
Go ahead and put your stuff in there for me.
You know that.
We'll get it.
You don't have the right to do this. I haven't violated the law. If they don't say what time, it's one day. Who's got their cameras on? Is your camera on? Is
Go
your
ahead,
camera on?
All right, go ahead and give me a pen.
I'm putting my stuff in here.
All right, go ahead. Real quick.
I wasn't told I was
Please put your hands-
trespassed for more than one day. You understand that? Who's got their camera on? Is your camera on?
Put your hands behind your back, please. Thank you.
I'm going to sue you. Yeah, I know. You get sued a lot and you always get off. I get it. I remember you telling me.
Just a moment.
Just a minute.
You know?
All right.
Somebody's got the law on this. Who's got their camera on? No one's answering? Really? The law. Oh, there's Henson. That woman is such a nice. Oh my God. What do you think you're doing? This is a false arrest. You don't have the right to do this. I was not trespassed for more than one day. Someone says trespass. It's not forever. It's for a day, and you know
All
that.
right, Miss Scott. Go.
Oh my God. You guys are in violation of the law.
We're going to take the elevator downstairs.
You're in violation of the law. It's a false arrest. I told you we're not on the same side.
All right, go ahead, Miss
You don't
Scott.
see things eye to eye. You do not have the right, you're the arresting officer, right? You do not have the right to do this. It's an illegal arrest.
It's not, Miss Scott.
No, I'm not.
It's called trespass after warning.
No,
Yes,
you can come back the following day.
you cannot. Go
Yes,
ahead.
you can. Yes, you can. There was no saying that I couldn't.
We're going to take a break.
Whose camera's on?
Our cameras are all on, Miss Scott.
Good. So the judge seems to be embezzling money from the law library. And I found out yesterday. And I mentioned
I
it
got it, honey.
yesterday.
Just pull it to the left.
I just enter there.
Just have a seat right there, Miss Scott.
Thank you.
No one said it was more than one day. No one said I couldn't come back today. You're breaking the law. It's a false arrest.
It's not, I'm
Do
sorry.
you have a driver's license or identification?
Uh-huh.
Is your license in here, Miss Scott?
Excuse me?
Is your driver's license or
I'm not
identification in the
saying
back?
we can go in there.
Okay, you don't have to say.
Do you want me to show you where it is?
I would like you to, yes.
How about if I get it?
Well, you just tell me. Thank you, ma'am. Send that Deputy Hunter there. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, yes, yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Your camera's not on.
Sure it is. Have a seat.
What are you doing for my stuff for?
To make sure you don't have anything in it you shouldn't have, Miss Scott.
You already went through it. Remember when I entered? Anything you can find on me, right?
No, ma'am.
Not true. Okay.
You know what we really wish is that we weren't here at all with you.
but you are.
But we
You
are.
don't have to do this, and if you do,
We truly wish we were not.
well, I really wish it wasn't there with you either, because I've got a lot of work to do, and you're in my way. You're blocking me from accessing the courts, you don't have the right to do that. She didn't trespass me for more than a day. And if she does take it from me today, that's rude. And also, you can't trespass me unless if I've committed a crime. Didn't commit a crime yesterday, she didn't say I did, and I haven't committed one today, which means that this is a false arrest.
So, So you think you have to commit a crime, huh?
To be arrested?
To be trespassed from somewhere?
Yeah, if on public property, I do. This is public property, it's not private property. On public property, you have to have a reason to trespass me. You don't have a reason to trespass me. That is a tracking notice to the United States Supreme Court for an extension of time. They received it about 3 days ago. You know, it's that stuff that they do here in the law library. So for you to trespass me, there has to be a legal reason. If you don't have a reason, you can't trespass me. So what you had to tell her was, we can't trespass her, she hasn't broken the law. We can only trespass her if she's broken the law. And I haven't. So you have no probable cause to arrest me. That makes it a false arrest. No matter how arrogant you are about it or how much you choose to not follow the law. You want to look at my legal documents?
Yes, this is Deputy Hunter at 315 Court Street, 59029. Calling to request a case number
So this
and
is,
transport.
this is the law. When
Yes.
someone's on private property, you can't trespass.
Oh, did I dial the wrong, is this the comm center?
Unless they committed
Oh,
a
wrong
crime
number.
or
Thank
they're
you,
in the
ma'am.
middle of committing a crime.
Like
I didn't either.
261.
So you're not bouncers, and this isn't a nightclub. At a nightclub, you don't have to commit a crime. You can, trespass them because they're wearing bright orange shorts, you don't like it. But this is not private property. This is public property, it belongs to the people. I'm going to sue you. If you're going to
Yes, this is
arrest
Deputy
me,
Hunter,
I'm going to have to
59029
sue you.
at
You may
315
not
Court
do
Street.
it. I need you to call your
Requesting a
supervisor. You've
case number.
got to cover your butt on this. Call your
And
supervisor.
transport. I'm available.
You know she's here, you just saw her.
Nah, not her. You need to go
But
above her
she's my
head.
supervisor.
Yeah, but you have to go above her head.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't want to do this. I am not wrong. This is simple law.
This would be
You
an
have to
incident.
have a crime. You don't have a crime. They're having you guys do it because you're
Oh, it's a
decent
trespass.
cops.
Yeah,
They're
thank
not
you.
nut jobs, and they're setting you up on this. Don't do it. You have to. You
Actually,
don't
make
have
it
to yell at her.
324
She's making
South
you-
Fort, South Fort Harrison.
South Fort Harrison.
Okay, so
Yes.
I'm requesting to speak to your supervisor. You've got to go up the chain. You've got to get out of this. You're not going to be able to, but you've got to do whatever you
My
can to get out of
supervisor is
here.
Sergeant Henson, you know that already.
Call him.
She'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
I'm
She'll be
ready.
down to pat you.
I'm sure she wants to do this. The woman is hideous.
All right,
Absolutely
so I
hideous.
have 2504685.
I mean, you can, but it is a false arrest.
What have I got? I've got 04685.
That look you just gave me where you're shaking it, nah.
Okay.
You
Let's see.
understand that that doesn't hold up in court, right?
One more time, please. 04685.
Can't do it if I haven't
Five.
committed a crime.
Oh,
Or the crime is in the
865.
process of being committed.
okay.
I haven't.
All right. SO 25046865.
Think this through. You do not want to
Okay,
do
thank
this.
you.
You want
May
to
I also
detain me,
request
breathe
transport?
on it, and let me go. You have to.
What are my
I
options?
will take this to court.
But listen, I told you before, we don't want to be dealing with you,
Let me just check.
period.
Hey, I would
I
say this
don't
was
care.
an
You
offense.
don't have the right
It is an
to.
Yes,
offense.
that's the number
Trespass
one.
after warning,
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah.
But there was no cause for the trespass, there's no probable cause.
Transport,
So for a trespass to
324
happen,
Fourth
there
Street.
has to
Could
be
you advise
something illegal
them-
that I'm doing.
I'm sorry,
on
that's,
public
we're at
property.
324 South Fort Harrison.
There's
But have
nothing.
them come
I
up
didn't
Court
do
Street
anything wrong.
and park parallel
Even if you look at her
to the old
rules,
county courthouse.
I didn't violate a rule even. And you can't go by the
We'll
rules,
bring
but
that
even if
subject
you
right up.
But
did,
those her rules.
she can't do that. She's not king. This isn't a tyrannical,
And it'd be on the
crazy
same side
place.
as
Her rules have to follow the law.
315 Court Street.
Chevron
10-4.
doctrine,
Yes,
okay, says that we don't defer to agencies. So any establishment like that, you guys are an agency, she's an agency, has
It's a
to go
female.
through the judicial, and it has, even the rules have to follow the
Hunter?
laws are statutes. So she didn't have a rule that I broke. She didn't like the fact that I emailed her boss the night before.
Yes, I'm gonna use the
Or
case number,
the
yes.
Judge Taraka.
Now listen,
And
you
that's
don't,
what she
you
told
don't
me.
have to answer this if you don't want to, but just out of
You need
curiosity.
name or
Do,
anything?
do you get arrested often or not very often?
You're funny.
I'm asking.
You're funny. Why would you
Okay,
ask a weird question like
sounds
that?
done.
I was just curious.
Try
So
45542.
you have to follow the law.
Yes.
Well, you don't
Yeah.
have to, but you should.
All right.
Right, and when you don't, it's
There's
a false arrest.
consequences.
Yeah, you can lose your job. Right, the law. I did follow the law. You're not following the law. You've got to follow the law. Seriously. You lose your sovereign immunity on this. You cannot do this, not legally. It is a violation of law. You have to have probable cause. You have none. I haven't broken the law. For you to have probable
Give me just a
cause,
second. Will you? Can I talk to him a minute?
yes.
Did you get the van en route?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Did you tell
instructed
them-
them to pull up on Court Street parallel to the old Court
Okay,
County
perfect.
Court,
You
on
did
the
that.
same side as 315
Okay.
Court Street.
Okay, very good.
Yep.
Thank you.
No, thank you for asking. There we
Just
go.
checking with it.
6-5. All right, so I'm not gonna bother with the narrative right now. I should go
No,
right
no,
to
no,
the
no.
affidavit, shouldn't I?
You should go to Viper.
Yeah, let's make sure I can get
Don't
into
worry
Viper.
don't worry about the ACES right now.
Yeah. All right, Viper.
You don't want to do this. You want to back out of this right now. Hunter, you don't want to do this, Deputy Hunter. This is a mistake. You do not want to make this mistake. Please do not make this mistake. I have not violated the law. You are making a mistake. You lose your sovereign immunity. You do not want to do that. You're making a mistake. Can you hear me?
Yes, Miss Scott, I can hear
Not
you.
you. Can Hunter hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You're going to lose your sovereign immunity. You don't want to do that. Think this through. Take a breather, take a moment. Please think this through. I have not violated the law. You have. If you're gonna put me in jail illegally, you got it coming. Period. You arrest me, you stop me from working on my case. You violate my right to access the courts. You violate my right to a fair trial. You violate my right to due process, both in the 14th Amendment and the 5th Amendment. The Chevron Act, the Chevron Doctrine has been removed. Agencies were allowed to interpret statutes, not go outside of statutes and make their own laws like they're little kingdoms and everyone's their slave. You were never given that right. You don't have the right to do this. There is nothing on the books that allows you to do this. This is an illegal act. I have the right to be in the law library. Do you know how?
You have the right to be in the law library till you were issued a trespass warning At that
They
point,
didn't have the
then
right
you
to
don't
issue
have a right to enter the law library.
If I had
again.
violated the law,
That's
you
it.
would be right, but I didn't.
That's it.
I didn't violate
So
any
you
law.
violated Florida state statute.
No, I didn't.
Trespass
Well, then-
after warning.
No, oh, you can go there if you want, but it's not gonna play out well. So you're blocking me from working on a lawsuit related to, a false arrest.
No, that
And
mean-
you're
You can
protecting-
work on that wherever you want, but you can't work on it somewhere you've been trespassed from.
And you're protecting other sheriff deputies who did the same thing that you did. This is gonna look good to a jury. We're gonna have fun with this. If you wanna do that, you do that. But I had the right to be there, and you are violating the law. You're not the jury. You are not the
We want a
jury.
new affidavit.
Correct?
Yeah.
Adult, make sure it's adult.
Yeah.
You don't have the right to keep me out of that law library. I have not broken the law. I have done nothing wrong. You have an obligation.
Ms. Scott, may I ask you a question? What's your current address? Current address?
212 East Hillsborough.
OUGH Avenue?
East Boulevard.
Avenue.
Is it 212 East Hillsborough? I think it's Boulevard. No, it's Boulevard.
And that's Tampa.
Deerfield.
And the zip code,
33441.
344
33441.
3344.
441. Got a cell phone number, Mrs. Scott?
I'm good.
You do?
I said I'm good.
She doesn't want to give it, just put unknown. Just put UNK. Just put unknown, top unknown. Check that box. What state were you born in, Miss Scott?
I don't think I have to give you anything beyond what I've given you, do I?
You don't have to, ma'am. I'm just
Okay,
asking.
let's not talk anymore unless you want to talk about ending this false arrest.
I don't want to talk about it.
Alrighty, then we're done.
Are you employed?
Unemployed.
Yeah.
You married too?
Yeah, no, I got 5467.
04. 1967.
Look, that didn't
You,
work.
you probably can't put the zeros in there. Just put
Yeah.
Funny how you guys were
5467.
telling me that you guys can't take reports and all that, but really you were just lying to me. Clearly you can.
Take reports.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
This is a report. You take the report.
Well, he's doing an arrest affidavit. He's not doing a
It's
report.
still a report. You can still take reports. So you lied to me when you said you couldn't.
Who said that?
You?
I have never told you that.
I'm guessing you did.
All right, this ain't changing on me. What's going on?
Higginbotham? Is that how you say it?
Mhm.
It's a cute last name. Higginbotham. You say it. Higginbotham.
It's not working.
Just delete it all. Get rid of it.
Yeah, I can't delete it. I
Can
can't.
you?
Yeah.
Can you? I'll get it for you.
Want to talk to your supervisor? I want you to
She's
call
here,
your
Miss Scott.
And I'm telling her I want to talk to her supervisor. This is a false arrest, and so.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I can't get rid of that one.
How about you
Highlight
follow
the whole
along?
thing.
This is a false
Highlight it
arrest.
all. Yes.
I'm going to
Nope,
see
and it
you.
won't delete.
Delete for anything now? Excuse me? Oh, that's.
I'll go back to it. Remind me.
I want to speak to your supervisor.
I will let him know, Scott. He's not here on the premises.
You have no right to do this. It's a false arrest.
I will have you, I
57?
will let him know.
67,
No, put 507.
If he's not available, you need to contact his supervisor.
507.
This is a false arrest. I will be suing you. You lose your sovereign
That's not on
immunity.
there. That's
I
not
haven't broken the law, but you
100,
are
100
right
probably.
now.
Yeah.
100. Probably none in this room. I'm gonna say no.
You are not allowed to falsely arrest me, no matter even if you want to. It's still a false arrest.
Close your eyes.
Just come back.
Blue?
Yep.
Hazel.
Miss Scott's Hazel.
Hazel. Girl's got hazel eyes.
Hazel eyes. Hey, I'll tell you something you might try.
You
Go.
guys are digging your own grave on this one.
Click back on
Don't do
that.
this.
Unemployed?
Yeah, click in the box. Now tab to the next box. Hold on, I'll do it.
All right.
Now. Okay, now try that again.
You need to think this through.
5, 4.
You're making a mistake.
Now. See if you can go over it. Now.
Damn, that one.
This is harassment.
I had it pretty close.
Okay, go back to the front of it again.
You're
might
blocking
be
me
the way to
from
do it, I
filing
wonder.
my lawsuit against
Is it doing anything?
other corrupt cops. You're backing them on them, trying to make sure I can't do that.
Who's corrupt?
That's a big no-no. You're blocking me from writing a motion to dismiss on the false arrest down in Sarasota. That's why you're
Okay, let's
blocking
see.
me
What
from the
month
law
is it, Connor?
library.
What's her birthday? Tell me your birthday.
5, 4, 1967.
Making a mistake.
Well, you're onto something. Maybe 0504.
They're trying to stop you so you'll think this through so you don't get busted on it. You do not want to do this. This is a mistake. You want to breathe, you want to think this through, you want to make sure that you've got some probable cause here, but you don't. You might want to sit down with that statute for a minute,
5.
because I'm
4.
on public property.
And what's
You do
the?
not have the right to do
1967?
this.
Did you get it?
Almost.
You do not have the right to do this. If you have a willingness to do this, I don't have to feel bad when I sue you for it. You are illegally trying to put me in jail. You are stealing my liberties and my freedom. You're blocking me from working on my lawsuit. You had no right to do that. I was not trespassed for a particular time, which means I'm only trespassed for that one day. That means I can come back. That's how it works. It's public property. I had no reason not to be there, and you didn't even have the right to try to warn me or trespass me anyway. You had the right to warn her to leave me alone.
You got it.
You know the judges are stealing a lot of that money from the law library? Did you know that?
That was a pain, wasn't it?
How about you write up that report? They're embezzling the funds. and
Miss Scott,
stealing-
what is your social security number?
We'll get it another way later.
Yes. We will, all right. Alias, weapon, sheet.
Miss Scott, do you have any tattoos? No tats. Move on that. Hold on, where are you at? Go back where you were. What does that say? Place of birth. So you got to put. What state were you born in, Miss Scott? Just what state? We don't care what city. It's mandatory.
It's mandatory that I give you my.
No, but
You got it.
just put Florida. She's not going to tell you.
Oh, you got some.
Just put
One's
Florida.
extra large, one's large. I don't know if you need it.
I'll talk to supervisors. Vincent,
I've already searched this stuff.
I notified him. I sent him a message when I got
I just love you so much that I'm really glad that you're doing this. Because I so am looking
Now,
forward
when
to
you've been
seeing
living
you.
populated.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
These things and you just don't know you're so well.
Right here, place of birth.
Go permanent, go click here.
Yeah, won't allow you. Now try tab.
So I
but you're
just
not in
think
it.
you call your supervisor and your supervisor deals with
Did you
this.
go-
You'll be very lucky
How'd
if
you
you're
get back to
next.
this page?
Gross is on his way.
My back, I hit the back
You
room.
need him desperately. Oh, I had no idea those had a zipper on them.
Maybe just save and proceed and we'll edit it.
Yeah, I guess, did you already hit that? Did you hit
Yeah,
that already?
yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, but, so we'll edit it.
But we're gonna have to put it in there.
I just went through the scans and everything. What are you checking me for? I just went through the
I
scans.
just have to see if you have anything on you that, like drugs, anything that'll poke me or stick me,
No,
any of those
I'm not
objects.
that kind of person.
Well, you asked me a question, I just
I'm
answered
answering you.
Okay, all right. All right. All right, you have nothing on you that will poke me or stick me? Okay, all right, could you turn around for me? I'm gonna take this off for a second, okay?
It is your desire on a regular basis.
That was pretty funny, Miss Scott, honestly.
Yeah, about the only funny thing going on here right
Stand here. Nothing there. All right, side. All right. So there. Nothing right there. All right, you just have a seat.
I don't do drugs. I do lawsuits. Against corrupt cops that illegally arrest me.
Now,
I'm
Miss
not
Scott,
kidding.
listen, I gotta tell you that there's no corrupt cops in this room.
You better hope not.
Just saying.
You better hope not. Otherwise, you're gonna be in trouble. Unless your lieutenant saves you. So you better hope he does. He may not. I don't know. I filed a complaint yesterday about what you guys are doing, so you should be pretty up to par on it on my end.
Let me go out and see. I don't know if he's yet. He's on his own.
And if he doesn't do anything, you should go to the chief who he answers to. Do not want to do this arrest. I'm good with it
But
because I'm
Pinellas
so
County
angry at you
Library.
Yeah.
guys for doing this to me and blocking my access to the courts illegally.
Pinellas County Law Library.
But you don't want to do
Put a
this.
space.
It's gonna happen.
Yep.
All right,
So I don't be doing it because you do all this stuff you're not
Very good.
supposed to do. It's me.
that phone works, right?
Yep.
It should. All right,
So we got transport coming.
okay.
A paddy
Like the
wagon?
stuff?
Up here.
Do I get a paddy wagon?
You get a paddy
I
wagon.
get a paddy
You
wagon.
get a paddy wagon, Miss
Oh
Scott.
my god!
Miss Scott does not have any illegal contraband, which I figured she probably didn't.
No, she just has law-related stuff.
Law related.
Uh-huh. You have no probable cause to arrest me.
All right.
No probable cause. Because I haven't violated the statute. That means you're breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Who sings that?
Huh?
Who sings that?
I don't know. Judas Priest?
Good.
Oh. Do you know that I saw them when I was like 15?
Did you like it? Were they good back then?
I had a good time.
That's good.
Yeah,
I figured you would.
yeah. It was fun. You don't want to do this. You want to walk away from this. You're making a mistake. And as long as I tell you that, no matter how nice you are, I'm gonna only think, yeah, but they put me in jail illegally and they were willing to do it. It's okay, you can go through with this. They're not nice when they're doing that, they're doing the wrong stuff. You have to understand that because I will go full throttle on this. You're breaking the law. I have not violated the law. Everything we do, if we make an arrest, has to be a violation of statute. No crime that was committed. You must not do this unless you want to break the law. I filed a report yesterday with the internal investigators on this stuff. You know, your internal guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I needed them to know what's going on. Because you guys are breaking the law. You really want to take a minute. You want to make sure that your actions are within the law. See, for a violation of trespass on public property, I have to have broken the law. This isn't private property, you can't do whatever you want. It's open for business during the hours that I went there. I'm good to go. I know I'm good to go.
Start back up here, click in,
324.
324 South Fort Harrison Avenue. And let's go with the time.
Yeah, what time we got? We got
No, when she walked in.
about
Yeah,
10:45.
just get close, doesn't matter.
Whoops.
This isn't why you guys became law
All
officers,
right,
is it?
take a look at my narrative there.
You really want me to take a look at it?
Instead of that, I would probably put of the Pinellas County Law Library,
Where?
an authorized representative of.
Yeah, that was typed, that came all up there.
Well, you can leave it, but
Yeah. Okay, and see, and I put, where was it? Unless it changed it on me.
You can
Okay,
do
look,
some job
defendant
with
was
this.
warned by Stephanie Howard, an authorized
yeah,
representative.
that's fine. Yep.
Yeah, of owner to depart and refused to do so on February at approximately Christine I. Scott entered the premise.
Do you have
Library.
the trespass warning report number?
Yes, yeah, what is it? Yep.
The from the original,
Oh, from
from
yesterday.
her warning. Put that in there where they can relate it,
Yeah,
or we can just put it on related
yeah,
charges where it's at.
yeah. I'll come back and,
But get your down here. What time we
You're
arrested her?
blocking me from working
What time,
on
what?
my case against other
Watch when we arrested her.
sheriff deputies.
Arrested
You're not allowed
10.
to do that. You're breaking the law. You need to stop doing that.
Okay, save proceed.
Victim is notified of advisory. No.
No,
Okay.
no victims. Cost recovery, no. Related subjects, no. Arresting officer, that's me. Da-da-da. And my report number for right now.
SO 25 dash.
6865. Sad and complete.
Now go back. You gotta go edit though. Remember, first page.
Okay, gotta go back to the first page. View.
Don't you need to edit, don't you?
Yeah, but I want to make sure my times are correct. So I was gonna.
Leave it as is for now then?
Yeah, and
Okay,
I go
you can fix
back,
it.
right?
You can fix it whenever, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Just to have another moment to think, just to make sure.
Yeah, make sure you wanna do this.
All right.
Don't
that's
send
done.
it out until you're sure.
Miss Scott, I don't know how many times you say we want to do it.
You do it.
Not one of us here
I'm
told you to
coming
come
after
to
for
this law library today. Not one person.
You didn't have to, I had the right.
Right, you did that on your own free
Sure
will.
did, it's my right.
So you've
I'm
got all
not
the
breaking the law.
places in the world that you could have
No,
gone
I need
today.
the law
And
library.
you wanted to go
No,
somewhere you
the
were
law
issued a
library.
trespass warning from.
You don't have the right to issue
So
me a trespass.
that's
warning in the
you're an
first place.
adult and you made that
second,
decision.
that's only for a day. It's not forever, it's only for a day. I had every right to be there. You wanna block me from the law library so I can't sue and I can't defend myself in a false arrest case that's very similar to this one. Looks really retaliatory.
Hey, I thought that looks like an S to me. That's an S, isn't it?
Are you talking about the,
Right there.
It always is, yes.
All right, I put 5.
No, that's S. That is always the first letter of the last name.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Always.
Yeah, I know that.
You are making a mistake. I'm not gonna want to sue you over this. I'm not gonna wanna go after you, but dude, I'm gonna. Because you're violating my rights.
Oh, I've been sued before, Miss Scott.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. From you guys. I'm not impressed. I have every right to be there, and I have the right to be there right now. Blocking me from accessing the courts. You're blocking me from accessing my fair trial.
All right, let me go back to.
When's your trial? When you got a trial? Coming up next week? Next week?
I need the law library right now. Blocking me from working on my U.S. Supreme Court case. You're blocking me from working on my district court appeal. I need the law library. It's the only law library in the county, dude. You're making a mistake.
Yes, we
10-4,
are.
they here? Ten four. 51.
I
Thank
don't
you.
think we have any inventory forms.
Probably not.
No. Let me see if I can just put down.
You guys are making a mistake. So you have the corporal up there when you arrested me, so Thornton was
All right,
there.
I'm gonna have to do a little, I'm gonna have to write something down here and put it on a form, I guess. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Let me call. Tell Corporal we need inventory forms.
10-4. Take them off McSweeney.
You illegally put me in jail.
Take them off into
It's
McSweeney.
all I'll think about when I need to respond.
Hey, if you're not 10-6, can you bring us a property inventory form down to the report writing room, county side?
You're blocking me from working on my lawsuit. You have no right to do that. You're getting in my way of my legal defense. It's a huge problem.
Miss Scott.
You say?
I don't know. Where's it? Has Corporal got some in his office?
I don't know. I don't know if there's any in that back holding cell up there. I don't think so. Must be.
I'm not sure where they are. And ask Corporal if he knows the 20 of any.
County Bag Deputy Hunter. Inventory forms are? One place to check would be the holding cell in the break room by that laptop. See if there's a folder there. If not, check with Corporal Thornton. All right, bye.
It's illegal for you to break the law.
We're not breaking the law.
Yes, you are. I'm not breaking the law. You're breaking the law. And you look like such a nice man, Mr. Hunter. And you're breaking the law.
He is a nice man, Miss
Well,
Scott.
no, not if you're putting me in jail. If illegally, and it's a false arrest, then all of a sudden we got a huge problem and not nice. Because that's a really, really bad thing to do. And if you're violating my right to work on my lawsuit, oh dude, you've become my mortal enemy. That's a law library. I have the right to be there. little whiny Michelle doesn't like me saying that she needs to show up for work, to her Judge Taraka the night before. She said she was trespassing me because that email I had sent him the night before. That's not legal. That's not cause. That's not probable cause, and you may not act on that. What you can do is tell her that she's harassing me and that she needs to leave me alone. You don't work for her. You work for the people. I haven't committed a crime. She harassed me when she called you guys to try to get me out of there illegally. You don't have the right to do that. You don't have the legal authority to act on an illegal desire to trespass someone, which is what Michelle was doing. You can't do that. You have to put her in her place and say, look, lady, she has the right to be here. You don't like it, you can find a new job. I had the right to go through the chain of command, so to speak, and speak to her supervisor and email him and document the fact that she's not showing up for work. And so she trespassed me because she wants it hidden. Now, you can not do that. You have to make sure at that point of trespass, at that original point, that she has cause in a public building, which this is. It's not private. It's not a nightclub. This is a courthouse. Public building, people own it. That means that you can't trespass me unless if I'm violating the laws. I'm there during the hours of operation. I'm there doing what I want to do. I was walking upstairs to do my stuff. She asked if she could speak with me. I said, no, I'm busy, email me. And I'm busy. I mean, I have to get this stuff done, okay? And all you guys have done so far is block me. And so she calls you guys, okay? Not okay. This is not acceptable behavior. There is no cause for arrest. There's no probable cause. You can't arrest me if I haven't done anything wrong. And if Michelle's just harassing me, she's not allowed to use you guys as her personal weapon of, choice against a patron she doesn't like. That's not your job. That's an abuse of what you guys do. She's not allowed to do that. It's not legal. I don't know what that word is, but there's a word for it, and you're not allowed
If we don't come up with an inventory form, perhaps we can just use our work phone and photograph everything.
We always kept that stack of them at North County, but
Yes.
since here, it's not something
I don't want
we
you
use
filming
often.
And we haven't done.
If you don't,
Right.
if you don't have a legal right to take photographs of my stuff, I don't want you to. So you better make sure you have a legal right. I know what that one is. The other stuff I know. This I haven't encountered. So if you end up doing that and it's not kosher, I'll find out. I'm sure about the false arrest.
Miss Scott,
If you're telling me that the law is so corrupt, that the courts are so corrupt, and that you work together and that it doesn't matter whether or not it's a false arrest, I'll agree with you on that one,
Miss
to a
Scott,
degree. I agree that
you need one of these bags, Hunter, or you want that one? You got a paper bag? Yeah, you put that stuff. He'll have stuff up there when he gets
Yeah,
up.
that's about all we got. We can just take
We're waiting for Lieutenant Gross, right? He's supposed to be on his way? We better hope he gets you out of this.
I wonder if there's one in forms.
Hold on.
And what do you miss Scotty me about? The United States Supreme Court says that every officer has to know and follow the law, that there are no exceptions, that a citizen must know and follow the law, and in such, every officer must also know and follow the law. There are simply no exceptions. Now, I am putting you on notice
Miss
of the
Scott,
law.
we really do follow the law. We try our best, okay?
Well, I put you on notice about the law
We
in
do.
this.
We try our best.
If your boss is getting me illegally arrested, then we're gonna have a problem with it. You've gotta think this through. You don't have to, but, there's no probable cause. Michelle had no reason to call you. She was harassing me. You needed to stop. Make sure you had probable cause to arrest. He didn't.
I
Or
have something
even
here I
to
think we
warn
can
me.
use.
It's not private property.
Let's see, name.
You have no right.
Did you find it or something?
Yeah, please, take a
Huh?
look. Yeah, we got an inventory form.
Where is it?
Date. If they don't find it, we'll use this, at least we'll have some.
Where'd you get that at?
I went into agency forms.
Okay, 214.
Yeah. What is it? 02 is my 0214.
I don't know if it's true
25.
that you need to put officers on notice. I know actually it's not true. I was reading something that was very cute yesterday, where they said, well, the officer didn't know. And that was like somehow a legitimate reason.
This works
but
out
it's
pretty
not.
good.
I know the US Supreme Court says that you have to know and follow the law.
Does this printer even work over here?
Oh, jeez. Better find that 02, huh? Well, that's, they're gonna have to give this some attention to make
Yeah.
this. Okay, what do we got? We got
Just
a,
try to print that if you can without,
all right, print.
well, maybe put the location, maybe. Say 24
Okay,
something.
so I wanna file a report beyond
Put Southwood.
against you for, false arrest. Taking Markham?
It ain't gonna let me put the whole thing, no. It's not gonna let me put a street there. I'll handwrite something in if I can print it, dock it. All right, let's see.
Print that and see if we can print it. What printer is it showing? That's jet
Judges are
3630.
stealing those books, they're stealing the
Yep.
money.
Well, let's see if there's paper in it.
The judges are embezzling.
Go back to print. Let's
You don't
print it.
care?
Hit that again.
Why don't you care?
Fine. Scroll down.
That has to be it. That must be it right there, 3630
But no,
series.
it's a 3634.
Yeah, and that's a 3630 series, but it didn't print, did it? What's it say?
I was saying, is it out of paper?
Probably needs paper. We don't have paper.
Of course not, because we don't ever use this over here. They're bringing us one. McSweeney's bringing us one.
Yeah.
McSweeney's bringing it.
Looks
Or
like
maybe it's
terminated
got-
harassment.
No. Not even any blank paper.
Yeah, McSweeney, bring us one. We don't have any paper in the printer over here or anything. Just bring us one over when you can. Thank you. Sorry about that.
So I found out that the judges are having Michelle buy them books. They're not even going in the law library. They're going straight into their chamber. Different entities, it's embezzlement. They're stealing the books. It's completely illegal. So the law library doesn't operate under the court. So that administrative order that the judge wrote is fraudulent. Totally fraudulent. He has no right. It's like him writing an administrative order over the Pinellas County Commissioners. He has no authority there. It was illegal.
Now,
So
Miss
that's a
Scott,
fraud.
once again, I work for these judges all the time,
I know.
and they're all good people.
You're not hearing me.
They're good people.
They're embezzling the books.
They're good people, all of them.
They're embezzling. These good people are embezzling.
They're fair, honest, good people. I work for
You
them
are
all the time.
embezzling from me so that I can't steal, I can't read the law books because they put them in their chambers. They don't have the right to do that. It's illegal. They have the right to buy the books with their own money, but they're not. They're stealing them from the law library and not telling us they're doing it. They're saying, well, we don't have the money to buy books. They're buying them. They're just not putting them in the library. It's so illegal. And yet I sit here and I haven't committed a crime. And you guys are keeping me out of that law library that I just found out They're stealing all this. Do you know how much those books cost?
I have no idea, Miss Scott.
$1,000 a piece often. $1,000 a piece. Okay? It's not like you can go out and buy them. All right? Now, the court would buy the court's books for the law or for the judges. Not the law library. Separate entities. It's like you guys buying their books.
No,
You
Miss
can't do
Scott,
that. I'm not wrong.
listen. I enjoyed my conversation more
Same.
with you about the Judas Priest concert.
What's your point?
That was more interesting.
Then
you talking
judges
about-
embezzling.
Law library books.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about embezzlement by judges, and a lot of them. Yeah. You're recording, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
I'm gonna need a copy after this.
2 cups, maybe.
Oh yeah, 2 cups, because my hands aren't jittery.
2 cups.
I need 2 cups to make my hands jittery. Or maybe 4. I've already had 4. You drink coffee?
So, how much you write up that report about embezzlement with these nice judges? These good judges. They're not allowed to do that. They're trying to keep me out of the library because I'm finding this kind of stuff out on them. What they're doing, they're trying to mess up my cases. I know, you want them to mess up my case because it's against deputies. False arrest of deputies, by deputies.
Hey, you were to keeping an eye out for our van to pull up.
It's a good old boys thing. I thought we were waiting for Lieutenant Gross. I asked,
Thank you, Dave.
I was told Lieutenant Gross is
I think
coming.
they're pulling in the, pull out there on the Court Street side, up here on the north side of the building.
Lieutenant Gross is supposed to be coming. What's going on with Lieutenant Gross? Was she just lying to me?
I don't know. He's a busy man, ma'am. He's
She
a
said
busy
that he was
man.
on his way down here, didn't she?
I don't know. Lieutenant's busy. He might be in multiple meetings.
She said he's on his way, didn't she?
I don't know. Did she
Should
tell
he
you
let
that?
me know? Yeah. Would you like to call and check on that status?
I don't know where he is.
Well, if you call and check on that status, you would know. You do not want to do this. I mean, maybe you do, but it's bad news.
You know what Deputy Hunter and I really wanted today?
You know what I really wanted? To work on my lawsuit. Tried to do that yesterday too. You know how furious I am that you're blocking me from doing that? How utterly, really, really pissed off I am. Do you know how focused that makes me?
Grab that.
Deputy Hunter. I was just,
You become my mortal
Burgos?
enemy when you block me
All right,
from my
there we go.
lawsuit.
Virgos from SAB.
Is that Virgos? Luckiest man around, didn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He switched to me today. You knew
Oh,
that.
did he?
Yeah. But it was my request, but yeah.
You wanted somebody to go earlier?
Where's your southern accent from? I want to say Alabama.
No, ma'am.
Where's it from?
She didn't tell you where she
That's
was.
right.
Well, I don't have an accent. It was the official. This isn't. I'm just wondering where your accent's from. It could be any of those states. I don't think I noticed the difference. It could be South
You really
Carolina.
I mean, I'm not good at telling, but people say you can tell. Can you tell the difference in the South Carolina, Georgia,
Tennessee.
Kentucky, Tennessee,
No. Not,
Bama?
not unless you get in the boonies or something where it's really, the dialect is really heavy or,
I wouldn't even be able to tell them.
But even the most country of people from Tennessee and Kentucky, could you tell the difference? If they were super.
yes, they could. I'm from,
Oh, I know.
yeah, so I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Thank you, McSweeney.
This is what
No, that's
Hinson
good.
gave
Thank
me,
you.
so
Thank you.
I don't think this is it.
That's,
Is Lieutenant Gross on his way?
I'm not sure now. I have no idea.
This is an illegal event. It's a
I
false
think
arrest.
that's it. I don't know. That's what Hinson gave me.
what's
And
that
she
right
gave
there?
me, this is
This
looks
is
like
the
a
inventory.
property for there.
That's what we want.
Yeah, that's what we need.
That has like,
You don't need a map.
We need a map though,
this
thanks.
is what she gave me.
Thanks for the
I
map.
just brought everything over. All right. Boy, between the two of you.
Thanks for the map.
You know, if they had like 4 more guys like you, you guys might almost be as good as Mancusi.
That's right. I'm working on it.
All right. Sure this ain't the one?
This was the same thing that I found.
That's the same one, isn't it, Hunter?
Yes, yeah.
But we don't even have any paper in the printer over
I'll
here.
leave this here just in case.
Let me see that one.
Just a
Let me see
bulk-
that.
Bulk, non-evidence bulk property form.
No,
So you can,
that's not what we
and the
need.
lieutenant was like, you don't need the form, just search everything on your body camera. So, those are his words. So,
We could do that.
huh?
That's what the lieutenant said?
That's what the lieutenant said. He goes, just leave having body camera on.
We're just used to, you know, North
One
County.
this, one
North
that.
County Traffic, we used to run a lot of them out of there.
Yeah.
So we had a bunch of them, we had a pile of them there. We don't use them here very often.
So should I assume that when Sergeant Hinson said that he was on
You know
his
what,
way,
that would probably, let's just use the body
I
cam.
wasn't here. I don't know what she told you, man.
It's all
I
good.
haven't seen
We got-
him.
It's fine.
Sergeant Hinson had a chance to-
Just waiting now, I
We're
guess.
gonna have to go through everything here.
She said he was on his
She
way.
don't have much. She don't have much stuff in there.
Yeah.
I would like to speak to him.
Just put what's on there, just
Oh, she don't.
black sweater or black shirt.
If you figure it out and make a call, you can go to the sheriff's office. and-
You guys cut the cord to the
But
phone.
his boss is
booth.
not here.
Mhm,
but
black
I'm
shirt.
Sure. His boss works at 49th
Who's his boss?
in summer.
Someone. So I'll
But
be
if you-
over there.
But if you go to the main sheriff's office, that's where you can basically file your complaint.
Yeah, no
I
food,
had one yesterday.
no medical. This really doesn't work.
This is more of a.
Where's glasses?
Doesn't even
See the
have
heck out of
glasses
it.
on. It doesn't have none of
That's an
that
old
stuff.
form. That's not even
You know
our
what
new
this
form.
is? This is an inventory form. When you take it,
Let's take her up. We're fine. You don't need her.
It's easier to stay out of the
Temple.
bureaucracy of it and just go straight to the quick stuff.
gray pillow.
Brown suede
bag.
Glasses,
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 glasses, glasses.
yes, glasses.
3 pairs of
Hey,
glasses.
George, if you're going out there, have him whip around the block and pull in the
Glasses for different things.
2 ink pens.
cut off there where you park in the mornings.
You have 3 pairs.
So I don't have to walk her across the lot.
Computer cords.
Well, I like the big glasses, but I can't use them for reading the small print of the books. and
Ball
so I
cap.
have, like magnifying glasses, basically.
They're not prescription.
Hey, let me go up here and walk her up and you come out this door up and I'm gonna have that van come around here.
Okay.
Show me to walk her across
I
it.
literally are.
George, I'm up here trying to come up here and I'll show him where to pull off the road. I want him on the north side, Court Street.